This All-Star break can't come fast enough. And honestly, I don't think a week break from this baseball team is actually long enough. I mean, this West Coast trip has been a disaster. When one thing works for the Phillies, the other thing doesn't work, right? Tonight, the offense is working. The starting pitching from Wheeler wasn't great. And the San Francisco series, the pitching's great. The offense is terrible. I mean, it's like a cat and mouse game with this Phillies team. I mean, you're 1-4 on this West Coast trip so far. It's been a complete, utter disaster. And if tonight was not, and this entire West Coast trip was, if it was not a clear representation and eye-opening experience of Dave Dombrowski, that this team is lacking a power bat, I don't know what will. You left 15 guys on base tonight. 15 guys on base. We had another disaster class from Max Kepler and Bryson Stott. This team, you know what? You put a good effort in on the offensive side of the baseball. I thought you did. I thought offensively this Phillies team I wouldn't say their best effort, right? I wouldn't sit here and say the Phillies put their best effort together. No. But here's the thing. The offense got you to lead early in the game, early in that second inning. And then that was when your pitcher, your ace, Zach Wheeler, is supposed to get on the bump and just rock your socks. That is what Zachary Wheeler has to do, folks. And he didn't do that tonight. Zach Wheeler went in there, wasn't himself. Now, did Zach Wheeler pitch poorly? Yeah. Was it awful? No. I mean, he went 6 innings, gave up 6 hits, 4 runs, and had 6 strikeouts. And what I thought was very good out of Wheeler was that he saved the bullpen. He knows this bullpen's taxed. He knows this bullpen has absolutely nothing left in the tank. He knows they have nothing left in the tank. I'm surprised that he was even able to stretch in the 6 innings because he was well into 100 pitches. He was well into 100 pitches. So I'm surprised that Zach Wheeler was able to go in there and throw the 6 innings and save this bullpen, which was, I mean, Tanner Banks, trash. He stunk it up tonight. And let me just tell you this. When my boy Romano got in there, so now, what is it, the 8th inning? It was the, I don't know. So whatever inning, I forget what inning it was, but he comes in, and I'm watching him come in, and I'm like, holy shit. This team's over. I mean, this game's over because he came in. Remember, I'm pretty sure they came in with runners on the corners and 1 out, and he gave up the sac fly to Machado. So, sitting there, and I'm watching him come in, and I'm like, oh my God. This game's winnable. This baseball team could win the game. The Phillies could win the game. But then I was like, once I see Romano come in, I was like, this team has nothing left in the tank. This team has nothing. They ain't going to win. I mean, man. He wasn't even bad, dude. He wasn't bad. You know what was bad? Max Kepler. You know who was bad? Bryson Stott. You know who was bad? Schwarber. And I don't want to sit here and talk about this offense all the time. But before we get further into the show, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Subscribe. Please, it helps out a lot. Send this to everybody you know. It really helps me out. It really helps out the algorithm. Make sure you guys hit the like button. And obviously, if you guys would like to get in on the conversation, 215-839-8246. I mean, there's a lot to talk about when it comes to this team. I mean, you're 1-4 on the road trip. You just lost again tonight with your ace on the bump. I wouldn't say it was fully his fault. A lot of it was his fault, though. I mean, and I'm not trying to give Zach Wheeler a pass, but games like this do happen. I'm not going to sit here and absolutely torch him, right? I mean, things like this happen. They do. But yeah, I mean, Dave Dombrowski, this is an eye-opening experience for him. He can't be sitting on his thumbs anymore, man. He cannot be sitting on his thumbs anymore. So, I mean, like I said, before I really start the rant about specific people in this offense, because the offense wasn't bad. As a collective unit, the offense was not bad. Oh, I know the Phillies won. Oh, I know. Oh, no, the Phillies did not win. Oh, no. Phillies did not win. Come on now. So what was I saying? So I know that as a collective unit, the Phillies did a good job offensively. I mean, I thought they hit the ball well, and they scored runs, especially early on in the game. I was just like, seriously though, I was just underwhelmed with the performance out of Zach Wheeler. Now, things like this do happen. I'm going to sit here and give him a pass, but I was not happy with what I saw out of Zach Wheeler. It could have been worse. It could have been way worse. But let's get into that. This is this entire San Diego series in the past two games. So in the past two games of the San Diego series, and then in the San Francisco series, this shows you that you need another power bat. They show you when you need another power bat. And let me just tell you guys this, because this is a stat I brought up earlier in the show. But in case you guys just joined or new and you haven't heard this stat yet, get a load of this, folks. In the last two games of the San Diego series, the Phillies have left 15 guys on base. 15 guys on base. If that is not an eye-opening experience to Dave Dombrowski, that this team is severely lacking a power bat, not even a power bat, a guy that can just put the bat on the baseball consistently. This entire West Coast trip has been a disaster, and Dave Dombrowski better get off his thumbs, because 15 guys being left on base in two games, that's a disaster. That's a disgrace. And that is pathetic. And it's about time Dave Dombrowski opens his eyes and sees exactly what every fan is looking at. Every fan is watching every single night. Think about that. 15 guys. And look, man, I know the Phillies aren't going to hit in every guy. I know every guy isn't going to be hit in and scored, but like, this team puts themselves in these predicaments, not being able to hit runners in score position. Now here's the big problem. Now it isn't even a problem, but I thought this was going to be a real disaster. In the fifth inning, when there was runners on first and second with one out, and with no outs in the fifth, then you had Turner. Turner flew out the left field. Then you had Schwarber come up with one out and 2-1. He had a feeble at bat. It was so piss poor. It was feeble. That's what it was. It was piss poor. He struck out. And then here comes, so then Harper walks, and then there's Amundo Sosa. And I'm a big fan of Amundo Sosa. And then Sosa obviously has that big 2-run double, which then I was like, okay, maybe the Phillies can hold on to this lead. Maybe the Phillies can hold on. Maybe the Phillies can win this game. Why would they? Right? Why would they? It's just every single night, every single post-game show, every single video I do, every single show I do, it's the same thing over and over and over again. It is talking about how many guys are being left on base. It's talking about how inconsistent this Phillies offense is. It's talking about what a disaster the bullpen is. It's talking about how bad Max Kepler is. But I mean, at this point, Dave Dombrowski has to open up his eyes and see exactly what every single fan out there is looking at. There's people like myself and all the real Phillies fans out there that watch every single game. And every single game, they want to stab their eyes out because this piss poor brand of baseball that we have to watch day in and day out. And like I said when I started the show, the All-Star break can't come fast enough, because screw the players. I don't care if the players need it. I could give two shits if the players need it. The fans are really the ones who need it. The fans need a break from watching this piss poor brand of baseball. The fans need a break from all the problems with this baseball team. We are the ones who need the break, not the players. Oh, no. Not the players. I don't know, right? And I get it. We lost by a run. I shouldn't be as angry as I am. But when and that's what I'm going to get a lot in the comments on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Oh, well, it ain't that serious. You're overreacting. No, I'm not overreacting. This baseball team sucks. They suck. And that's the only way to put it. Your baseball team plays such a disgusting brand of baseball. They just flat out suck. And it's just so funny. And there's another thing I brought up earlier in the show. It's like when one thing's working for the Phillies, the other thing doesn't work. And what I mean by that is, when the offense is hitting, scoring some runs, getting the lead early, the pitching can't do their job the right way. Then there's times where the pitching lights out and the offense can't do their job, which is majority of the time. But tonight, I think it was the other way around. You can't catch a break with this baseball team. You can't catch a break with this baseball team. I mean, it's a disaster. I mean, it's quite literally a disaster. What's up, everybody? Man, oh man. Yeah, we can't handle it. Look, man, this team. I'm surprised they have as many wins as they do. They need a bat. They need somebody to mix this up, man. That's what this baseball team needs, man. But what's up, everybody? Make sure you guys like the stream. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, please. It really helps out. Send this to people you know. Yep, I really would greatly appreciate that. Please subscribe. Please like. Please send this to people you know. Obviously, if you guys want to call into the show, 215-839-8246. That's the number to get in. The Phillies, they drop another game on the road. They drop another series on the road. They drop another series on this West Coast trip. They drop another series in another game where they can't get timely hits consistently. They drop another game in another series where the pitching doesn't hold up, especially in the bullpen side. It's so like cat and mouse with this baseball team. It's so pathetic, man. It's so pathetic. But here's where I want to go with the show. I've been talking about the same thing just for too long now. I have two major problems with this baseball team from this game. And I mean, it's just really obviously built up now. It's just built up over time, and I'm just so tired of it. I'm just so tired of it. And one of them is Bryson Stott. And I'm going to be honest with you. I am willing to see the Phillies move Bryson Stott. This guy sucks. Offensively, he sucks. In his last 30 games, he is batting .202. Tonight, he goes 0 for 4 again. I can't tell you the last time he's had a clutch hit. I can't tell you the last time the guy's even had a friggin' hit. He sucks. Is he great defensively? Yeah, sure. But I'm so tired of the people that are like, oh, he's young. He's got to grow into himself. He's been on this team since 2022. Where was that? 3 years ago? 4 years ago? His time for that is over. He's not good enough offensively. He doesn't cut it. He can't hit. He sucks. And I'm willing to, if that means that we're going to get a big bat, a big player that moves the needle, during a trade deadline, I am all in favor of moving Bryson Stott. I'm even in favor of putting Armando Sosa. Armando Sosa maybe doesn't have as great as a glove as Stott does. I mean, he's still very good defensively. But I can't sit here and tell you that I am happy with the performance out of Bryson Stott. And I'm a Bryson Stott fan. I've been a Bryson Stott guy. But how much longer can I sit here and continue to defend this guy that can't hit the home run ball, can't hit when runners in score position, can't get a walk because he has no plate discipline? in all seriousness, I love Bryson Stott, or the ladies love Bryson Stott. Screw that now. This baseball team is in a win now mode. This is a must win scenario. You are in a win now window, and having a second baseman that can't friggin' hit the baseball, can't get on base and use his speed to his advantage, I don't want him anymore. Because here's the problem. For too long, we've sat here and people have complained and said, hey, but then you have the people who are like, you know what? He's a young cat. He'll find his way. And for a long time, I was like, okay, we're just going to have to watch him develop. He's going to develop into a better hitter. He hasn't. And I don't know if he will. I don't know. Like when Bryson Stott gets up in the box, I'm like, shit, we don't have this anymore. We don't have, like, he's just going to strike out. He's going to pop up. He's going to roll over. I can't tell you the last time where he got up in the batter's box and I was like, oh my God, here we go. Bryson Stott. Oh, I feel good about this one. Oh, baby, I feel good about this. No, I don't feel good about Bryson Stott. And, I don't see, and in all seriousness, I don't really see a world where the Phillies move on from Bryson Stott. I mean, maybe if there is a super big, super huge package that could come to the Phillies, maybe I could see it. But if there is that package, I'm not going to come on here and be upset and complain about moving Bryson Stott. No, I'm not. I'm just not. I'd love to hear what you guys think about potentially moving Bryson Stott, about how you feel about his lack of production from the plate. That's just where we are as a baseball organization. I mean, we're talking about moving our starting second baseman. That's how desperate this baseball team is. This baseball team is so desperate that we are legitimately willing to move on from our third baseman, from our second baseman. Man, like I said, man, I'd love to hear from all of you guys, see what you guys have to say about this, about the Bryson Stott situation. I mean, here's the thing, man. Pain, man. It's pain, and it's not like painful, but it's just like how much longer, like just staying up and watching these baseball games consistently. And it's just the same brand of disgusting baseball over and over and over again. I mean, like, what does that do? It drives somebody crazy. It drives me crazy. I turn on the Phillies game. The last couple games, it's been like 9:45. So I'll turn the game on 9:45, and I go like this. Here we go. Let's watch 2.5 hours of a disgusting brand of baseball that makes me want to stab my eyeballs out because my team doesn't know how to hit MFing baseball. That's where I am. 215-839-8246. That's the number to get in after we just watch a pathetic and uninspiring baseball game and another loss from our fighting Phils. And like I said earlier, man, this baseball team, I thought offensively, they fought a little bit. I thought they, especially early on, man, they allowed a Wheeler to work with the lead. Now, did Wheeler capitalize on having a lead? No, right? Wheeler didn't capitalize on that. But I thought offensively they did a good job of getting a lead, starting to hit. They had a little bit of a fight throughout the game here and there, especially in that fifth inning when you were down a run. And then Armando Sosa put you up. He had the 2-run double and then put you up a run. So there has been some fight from this baseball team, from the offense specifically tonight. But, it doesn't cut it. It doesn't cut it. Never did. Man, oh man. It never did. I just like, and my problem with this is it's the same guys that have to come up consistently to do the damage. It's the same guys over and over and over again who have to come up and hit the ball. It's the same guys who over and over and over again have to carry the rest of the team on the back. Turner, Harper, Schwarber, and Castellanos are the same four guys that have to carry the team on their back because the rest of the crew cannot do their job. Stott, Bohm, Marsh, Realmuto, majority of the time, even though he had a beautiful game today. I'm proud of Realmuto. And, you know, Realmuto arguably is like the least of my worries on this baseball team because I get it. He's older and he's only going to continue to get older. I mean, he's taxed with his knees. You know, he's taxed with his knees because of how many innings he eats behind the plate. I'm more willing to give him a pass when he can't hit the baseball, which it's almost every game. I mean, he can't hit water if he fell out of a boat. But I'm more willing to give him breaks, and I'm willing to hype him up like tonight when he sat here and what 3 for 4, had a couple big hits. I'm proud of the way that he's played baseball over the last little bit. It's been nice to see him do that. And just one more final little rant that I have to go on tonight, and it's not Stott. It has to do with the offense, but it's not it's not who you would think from the. It is who you would think, and it's obviously it's Max Kepler, who again is 0 for 2 tonight, gets pitched hit late in the game for Otto Kemp, who had that big single. It's like I don't know how much longer, again, I can continue to sit here and talk about the same thing over and over and over again. How much I can't stand Max Kepler, how much he sucks, how much he can't hit the baseball. Like, in all seriousness, tonight was my breaking point with Max Kepler. It is time to DFA Max Kepler. The dude is batting .210. He goes 0 for 2 again tonight. Gets pitched hit late in the game for Otto Kemp. Okay, he's 9 for his last 53. I mean, and he's stunk. He's stunk it up. He sucks. Obviously, we know he sucks. But after what he said after we got swept in Houston, him saying that he wants to be the starting left fielder, he's arguably been the worst than he was before. He sucks. He can't hit water if he fell out of a boat. He's not confident up there. He looks like he doesn't want to be there. He looks like he's unhappy. And I could care less. I could care less. You suck. You shouldn't be on this team. This was another disastrous, pathetic, and uninspiring move out of Dave Dombrowski because he doesn't know where to spend his money. He doesn't know where to upgrade this team. But I'll tell you this. I am completely, utterly done with Max Kepler. And I've been done with Max Kepler. But tonight, I am really done with Max Kepler. Really done with Max Kepler. Oh, I'm done. No, I'm done, man. I mean, my break, like, you can only take so much as like a sports fan and watching just the BS over and over and over and over again, right? You know, there's only so much I can take. But my breaking point has hit. The ship has hit the iceberg. He can't hit. He can't feel. He can't run. What can he do? I don't know. I just think that I'm done with Max Kepler. You know, I'm done. He's batting. And this was a stat. So early this morning when I did a morning show on Sippin' Sports, powered by 302 Birds, Sippin' Sports podcast with my boy Daw, and I gave up the stat, and it was that Kepler last night and before the game started today was 9 for his last 51 at bats. Then he goes 0 for 2 today. He is 9 for his last 53 at-bats. Do you know how hard that is? How friggin' pathetic that is? He's batting 210 every single night. His batting average drops more and more and more. I can't take it anymore. Philly fans can't take it. And the problem is that this offense, this team can't afford to have him in the lineup constantly. This lineup, this organization, this disgusting baseball team cannot afford to have Max Kepler in the MFN lineup anymore. I don't know. That's all I have for tonight, man. I mean, just stinks. The Phillies, again, I mean, in the past 2 games have left 15 guys on base. How? How does that happen? How do you leave 15 guys on base? Well, I know how. This Phillies team can't hit. I just and I don't want to get myself worked up over, a random San Diego Padre game late at night. But this is where this team has pushed me. And here's the funny thing. Before I wrap this up, man, this Phillies team, like every year when they go out when it's the All-Star break, I'm upset because I'm a Phillies guy. I want to watch the Phillies every night. I want to talk about the Phillies. I just love baseball. I want to watch the Phillies. I hate when the All-Star break comes because I just want to see my team play. But I have been pushed to the breaking point with this baseball team. And I get it. We're so many games over 500. We're bouncing in and out of first place. There's a lot to be happy about with this baseball team, but there really isn't. The casuals are the ones who say that there's a lot good with this baseball team, but the real diehards, the ones who watch a disgusting brand of baseball day in, day out, those are the people who know that there's a serious problem with this baseball team. So like I was saying, before I was upset when they would go to the All-Star break, like I just want to watch the team play, the whole 9 yards, whatever. This year, it can't come fast enough. It seriously cannot come fast enough, the All-Star break. I'm excited for the All-Star break. I don't have to subject my eyes to a baseball team that can't hit. I don't have to subject myself over the All-Star break to a bullpen that has Jordan Romano before he comes out to take a piss on himself all over the pitcher's mound. He's dumping water on himself. Yeah, going like this. This is what he does before he comes out of the freaking bullpen. He dumps water on himself just to make sure he knows what it's going to feel like when he pisses himself on the pitcher's mound. I'm so glad I don't have to watch this baseball team next week. If they get swept tomorrow, I wouldn't be friggin' surprised. That's what this team needs. This team, Dave Dombrowski, Rob Thompson, John Middleton, the entire Phillies organization, they needed this disgusting West Coast trip to show, to prove, for them to see, for them to get their thumbs out of their ass and realize, come to reality, that there is major holes, major issues on this baseball team that have to be fixed immediately. And if they don't get fixed, we're going to continue to see the Phillies get screwed over and over again, man. What's up, Joey? What's up, Avens? What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining the stream. Poor showing for the Bats again. Yeah, what a surprise. It's day in and day out with this MF and baseball team. It's like a joke. Not the best stuff from Wheeler today. No, not his best stuff. I thought he did a good job, though, with staying in there, running his course. Obviously, threw well into the 100 pitches, but I thought he did a good job. And unfortunately, he had to go out there and do that. He had to go out there and throw 6 innings, 100 and something pitches, because it's an embarrassment to run out that bullpen. It's an embarrassment to run out that bullpen. But, if you guys, again, thank you guys all for joining this show, Phillies post-game show. Please like, please subscribe, please send this to people you know. I really greatly, 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 greatly appreciate that, man. I really, really do. But yeah, man, we'll be back again tomorrow. We do Phillies post game shows every single day, not just Phillies post game shows, but all Philly sports talk every day. Again, thank you all for joining, watching the Broad Street Sports Phillies post game show. It is your home for the best Philly sports talk every single day and unfiltered. Make sure you guys like, make sure you guys subscribe. Have a good night. I love and appreciate every single one of you. I will see you all very, very soon.